Okay, there we go. What the freak, bruh? Can you guys see what's going on here? Because I'm not sure. Let me find out. I don't think so. That's weird. Well, let me just go to my other guy real quick. Was it this one? Yes. Alright, let's try that. Alright, let's try that. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I guess you can't see my character selection screen, but that is okay. That is quite okay. Alright. So, what is going on, guys? I am XenoShift Gaming, and welcome to a brand new video. I am going to be streaming, probably not all the time, but I'll be streaming today at least, Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn. This game is actually one of the best games I have ever played, and I used to play this quite a bit back, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe, or maybe no, I think it was like 3 years. So it's been like 3 years since I've played this game, and man, it's been a long time. I certainly did forget a few things here and there, and I don't know, I just feel like I feel like it's a new start again, basically. Like, I'm kind of out of the flow. But I do remember when I started playing this game after a while, when I was like, I think level like 14 or 15 around there. It's when I started to finally get the flow of this game, and I was starting to feel more comfortable and confident on how to do things, how to get around, how to pick up the pace on certain things, you know, stuff like that. So I was able to get by relatively easy, and it went it got easier as I went on. But I do remember that the very first time I've ever played this game, it was quite overwhelming for me, and I was kind of overwhelmed, and you know, it was kind of easy to get lost and stuff, and you know, get confused with certain things in the game. But you know, I learned, and some of that knowledge from the past when I did play this game is still there. It's just a few certain things that I've, you know, forgotten, but I'm sure that once I get to it, you know, I'll remember. So, for this first video, I decided to make it a stream because, one, perhaps you guys would like to see me stream this game, but the reason why I decided to stream it as my first video is because it's an MMO, right? And I don't know about anyone else, but with MMOs, for me, I don't really know when to stop, or like, at least for videos, like, I don't know when to stop, you know, when is a good stopping point, because for most MMOs, you get so hooked, especially if you're like playing the story of the game, you get so hooked that you don't really want to stop, you know, but then you also don't want to make it too long. But that's the thing, MMOs are like a rather slower paced type of game, most MMOs anyway, not all of them, and this one is not really an exception, because it can be quite, you know, a little bit slow. I don't want to say that it's actually slow, but it is slower than, you know, like for example Final Fantasy 15. It's a lot slower than that kind of game, which of course I don't mind. It's actually what I kind of prefer, especially in an MMO. But that's besides the point. The thing is that, you know, this one might be really long. I don't know how long exactly, and then how you guys know how I do with my intros, it's gonna be really long. But I hope you guys don't mind, because I just want to stream this game. Now, the thing is, I've been contemplating on how I would do this, because this character that you see here right now is the character that I wanted to play by myself with, because, you know, I also have another character that I can play with family and friends, right? And then I was thinking, you know what, I haven't done a YouTube video of this game, and I haven't finished it before, so I think it would be like I was thinking it would be a good game to stream or make videos of, you know, on my channel. So yeah, so I decided to do that. But then I was thinking, if my friends or family are not playing, this is my this is my only solo character, like, you know, like the one that I can play by myself with and go at my leisure. So I'm not sure, but right now I'm just gonna keep it wherever you see the last video of me playing is where I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna like really at all play off camera or anything like that. Although I would probably do that, but I don't think I'll do it with this character. At least I'll do it with another character possibly, but not this one. This one will be for the YouTube channel for the most part. And again, if I play off camera and you guys, you know, obviously find out or not, I will let you know. And you know, hopefully you don't mind. Maybe there would be a reason why I would be playing off camera, you know. But for the most part, I would most likely only be using this character when I'm making YouTube videos. Maybe. I mean, that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm trying to go for right now. But I can't really guarantee anything. I can't really promise. But I can guarantee you that I will try, okay? I will try really hard. Worst case scenario, I end up, you know, if I end up not doing that and I end up, you know, playing a lot more off camera, then I'll just, with this character, I mean, then I'll just make a new character or something, or I'll just go back and forth with my other characters. I don't know. I'll come up with something. I'm sure of it. And what I was thinking too, to avoid that, maybe I could just make another character for myself where it's just completely off camera and I completely can relax and just do whatever I want with that character without having to go on YouTube or anything. So this one could be the dedicated one for YouTube. The other one is the dedicated one for my friends and family, and then the third one is the dedicated one for just myself and myself only. So that's what I was thinking. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments if you know, are okay with that. If you have your own idea about it, I would like to hear it too. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. So yeah, with that out of the way, we're gonna get into the game real shortly. But right now, as you guys can see, I made, I don't know the names of the races in this game because they have some really weird names. I don't even know if they're like actually Japanese, but like they're really weird. But I chose like the one that you guys would call the furry one, the cat ones. I typically don't like, you know, furries or anything like that, but if you exclude like the tail and the ears, these guys actually look pretty cool. Like, I like their stance and their running animation and their combat animation. Just overall, they look pretty cool. And when they have armor like this, they look pretty nice. Speaking of armor, this is like the starter one, so I didn't even get anything. I literally just made this character a couple days ago, and I didn't even do anything. I just literally stood here and then logged out. Like, that's what it was. I literally did nothing at all. This one is a pug list. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry guys. This one is a pug list, and I was thinking of making this one into a ninja because I remember when I was playing earlier, the one class that I chose, like the job, I think it's called the job, I chose a ninja, and I didn't really experience the ninja too much. It was very, very minimal, but with the little time that I did experience with it, I would say I had a lot of fun. This game has been, you know, still been updating, and there's been, you know, brand new expansions coming out and stuff like that. So with that alone, there's been a bunch of patches, you know, going with them. So there's been a lot going on. I'm pretty sure a lot of updates and nerfs and buffs and, you know, changes and, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know if the ninjas are completely the same as they were when like the way I remembered, or if they're not, or if they're kind of the same but not really. I don't know the situation really, but what I do know is that regardless, I'm pretty positive that I'm gonna still like them regardless, whether or not they're changed. But I do remember that they were really cool, and that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for a ninja. On top of that, I haven't finished this game, so I really don't know how the story is. I haven't even finished the base game. So basically, I'm in the dark for the whole story. I mean, I did play a good portion, but I didn't really play the whole story. I did play a lot, I will say that, but you know, especially in the expansions. I didn't even play any of those, so like I know nothing of that. So yeah, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And I think we're just gonna get started now. So one more thing, guys, is that if you see some mistakes or stuff like that I do, go easy on me, cut me some slack a little bit, because again, I'm starting to play this basically very, very recently, like a couple days ago, and it's been like 3 years, I believe, if not like 4, but like, I don't know, that sounds like too much, but anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of newish again, I'm kind of new. I'm not a complete noob, but I am definitely not a novice, or, oh my god, an experienced player, so definitely far from it right now. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind that, and we're just gonna get started. So, oh yeah, and if I can get the flow of this game more regularly, then I probably will do just regular YouTube videos from now on instead of just live streams, since I would know how I can pace this game. But oh, sorry, I can't walk too far. But oh yes, I know how to play the game, at least the basic controls, duh. But anyway, but yeah, so once I get the flow, then I'll do videos and live stream if I ever want to. But right now, I'm just gonna stick to live stream because it's the safest bet. So yeah, hope you guys don't mind. Alright, so let's get started. So we're gonna talk to this guy, and I guess I will read. So let's see, once you've initiated quest, yeah, no. Oops, what the? Yes, I know how they work. Okay. Yes, I know how it works. Okay. Now, we're gonna get started. Coming to Ul'dah. So I get 50 XP. The XP symbol looks kind of funny in my opinion. I don't know why. It looks like some kind of like pretzel. I don't know. And I get 103 gil. That's what they call it. It's the currency in this game. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. So yeah, I don't know how far I'm gonna get into this first video, but I hopefully I get pretty decently far. I'm not timing myself at all, but like, we'll see how far I get. Alright, Waymon, what do you got to say? 'Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse. And I don't want that on my conscience. Of course not. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Mamodi. Or Mamadi? I don't know how to... Mamadi? I don't know how to pronounce that. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Alright, that sounds cool. Sorry guys, I just ate, so I'm really sorry. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Wow, dude. Good luck with the adventure and adventurer. Thanks, dude. I didn't think I'd be, like I had to charge. Use a do list. Yeah, do list. Okay. Upon accepting a quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest in the duties list and on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. 5. I think, what the, oh, my bad. I think, yeah, as you guys can see, I'm playing on PS4. Selecting the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review objectives and rewards. So I think in World of Warcraft, or WoW as we will be referring to it, crap, give me a second guys, my connection is kind of not doing too great. Oh my god, what's wrong with it? Crap. Okay, let me just reconnect real quick, because that's what that meant, that little pop-up. It's really hard to focus on it because I want it to look good on my channel, but I also want to be able to keep tabs on the chat, but it's not easy at all. Alright, there we go, I'm connected again. Okay, alright, so we're just gonna... Oh my god. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, man, that was so glitchy. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Alright, so we're gonna go through the double doors. So yeah, like I was saying, in World of Warcraft, I used to play that game a whole bunch back then. Whole bunch. That's a different story. We're not gonna get into that. But I believe that game displayed like 10 quests. This one only displays 5, which I'm okay with. I think the less is better. Alright, complete a quest by speaking to the NPC with a check mark displayed. Yeah, okay. So I know how to do that. Alright, so let's talk to this lady here. Alright, I do remember that with this game, starting out can be a little boring because they talk a whole lot, dude, and it could just, it's a little overwhelming. Like, you don't do a whole lot of fighting at first, but oh well. Man, my guy looks pretty cool, actually. Alright, here we go. Why, hello there. Who might you be? I am the awesome character. Who else would I be? Yo, check it out. I'm freaking Broly with my choker. Let's get it. If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Mamadi, I guess. That's what we're gonna go with. And I own this fine establishment, if it please you. Right? That's what she said, if it pleases you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah. So you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. Or vocation? No, vocation. I'm done. And lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. So since I created a ninja back then, I do remember seeing a lot of this back then. So this is very, very, very familiar to me. Even the dialogue is very familiar, because again, this is how you start out making your ninja. It's the only way. So I definitely remember this. Ul'dah is kind of cool at first, I guess, but then after you kind of leave Ul'dah-ish, kind of, I don't really know how to explain it, but kind of like when you're deeper in Ul'dah, I guess, it gets a lot better for me, personally. I think Gridania, when it comes to, like, it's another continent in the game, when it comes to questing, it's a tad more fun, but it just depends on the area of Gridania, too. So, it just depends for me. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. Let's see what she says. Like our conflict with the Amal Jah, for example, they've been plaguing, I guess, plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Okay. That was kind of weird. Then there's the Galrian Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. The people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry. Underneath it all, my God, underneath it all, there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce. It's scarce been 5? Okay. It's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an... I'm really sorry, guys. Hang on a second. Alright. Releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8... Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next of some of them, or some happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the survivors agree on, though the part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering. I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the Calamity itself. Calamity Ganon? He's here too? Dang, that's a massive crossover. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's blood infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let it be forgotten. And so we call them the Warriors of Light. Interesting. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. Why, thank you, Madi. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand. and try to leave Ulda in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Of course I can promise that. Yeah, exactly. You better not, boy. Alright then. A promise is a promise now. Of course. I intend to keep it. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days, okay? And a happy and prosperous Ulda means more business for the quicksand too. Any road, oh okay, that's like anyway. Any road, let's make this official. I didn't know there was such a thing. Oh my god, it keeps disconnecting. Ugh. Go ahead and write your name in the register. Neat as you can. Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna try to, like, keep an eye on that, but that's annoying. Athia and Yasura, yeah! Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue. It does. Yes, it does. Your boy got some creative names. What can I say? I mean, it's just my thing. You know, I actually had to think about that one, but not too hard, not too hard. Yep, I come up with great names. I can tell with the dialogue alone, this is going to take a long time, especially at the beginning, so this video might be really long, so I hope you guys don't mind that. Especially if you guys are here for the combat, like, you gotta wait for that. Alright, Mr. Yasura. You know, that sounds kind of Japanese, doesn't it? Let me know in the comments below if you guys think it's like Japanese or not. I think it kind of sounds like it. Was that the point? Sorta. But if it's not to you, doesn't really matter. I think it sounds alright. Anyway, Mr. Yasura, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially, and gets cut off. Please, sir, be merciful. 12 as my witness. I swear to you, I'll bring you the money. Dang. Who's this dude? Sorry again, guys. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Blasphemed? Boy, I gotta go back to school. Anyway, be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You too, attend to this scum. Should I put different voices, I wonder? No, please, mercy! We'll see. Anyway, well, ain't that a sorry sight. Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Dang! Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Come on, I'm not that dumb. Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Then why... Never mind, you're complicated. Any road, welcome to Ulda, Athia. Why, thank you. I think Athia sounds kind of cool. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Alrighty. Man, that was a lot of talking, not gonna lie, but if the thing is, it doesn't end there. It's gonna keep going and going. Alright, our first official quest complete. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Ulda. Listen well to the wisdom of Mamadi Modi. Oh, that's a funny name. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Alright, Masonry quests. I know what those are. Those are basically the story. Alright. So we get 100 experience and 107 gil. Close to home. Mamadi, the proprietress of the quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help... Oh my god, it disconnected again! Anyway. That will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Alright, more reading. Hope you guys don't mind. I have little choice. Alright. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte, I'm going to say Aetheryte, Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetheryte. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a dang sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an aetheryte before, Atheon? If not, just lay your hands on the thing and you'll see what I mean. I already know what you mean. I've done it before. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Pugilist Guild over at the Platinum Mirage. Assuming those weapons of yours ain't just for show, you might consider training there. Exactlamundo. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over at on the steps of Tribe. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a Flengen adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Olda, as long as you've got the guild. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought at. Alrighty, there's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself. Especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesarogaf. Dang, I can't say that. And give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, then visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Pugilist Guild, and Sapphire Avenue Exchange Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. Right. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after a guild the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. My goodness, what a speech. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice to up-and-coming adventures. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going, oh? And let me know when you're finished. Will you? That way, I won't spend my days warning you that you're down to your small clothes without guilt to your name. Oh, hello, man. What's up? I will be visiting you soon. Alright then, let's get going. Alright, what a lovely speech that was. And we got our first quest. Officially, I guess. Alright, so we're just gonna wait until that puppy loads. Let's see, so it doesn't disconnect on me. Good. Alrighty, the main freaking menu. Oops, I'm messing up again. I hate it when I do that. Okay, so the main menu, yeah, I already know. Yes, I already know. Alright. Crescent moon icon will appear to experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. When it waits, you have rested bonus. Yeah, just like in World of Warcraft. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh my. Okay. The controller will bring up the area map if quest objective is located. Yeah. The location of the quest objectives can also duty list. Okay. Got it. I already know how to do this. Okay, so let's go to our first destination, which, hey look guys, it's Valentine's Day in the game. Let's get it. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. When is Valentine's Day, by the way? I think it's Friday, is it not? I could be wrong. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We're gonna go here, which I don't remember what this. Oh, this is the Aetheryte. I didn't read it. I just remembered. Alright, so we're gonna go there first. So that's where we're going. I believe I skipped it like an idiot. Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, so these things are very useful in the game. They help you with basically fast traveling a lot, you know, and traversing through the entire game basically. So this will become very handy indeed. Alright. I finally attuned with it. Uh-oh, we got a cinematic. Hail, adventurer. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Mamadi of the Quicksand? Why, yes indeed. Who might you be, you little gnome? Excellent, which brings us to the matter of attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Excuse me? Apologies, but I do relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. Ah, but the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain, even though I can't understand how they work. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, these teleportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. Of course. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Why, thank you, good sir, and thanks for that stupid joke. Return learn. You attune with the aetherite, and you are now able to use the return spell. Of course. But I knew that. Oh my god, I keep doing that mistake. I gotta get used to that. Yes, I know how it works. Alright. Next, we will be going to... that's the Pugless Guild. Oh, and then that's where I leave. Alright, let's just go to the guild then. Let's go to the guild. Alright, let's pick up the pace. Oh crap, I almost skipped it. Yeah, so these guys burn pretty cool. That's why I picked them. They're actually pretty awesome. Alright, here we go. Greetings and welcome to the Pugless Guild. I see you already walked the path of the Pugless, yet your journey has only just begun. I highly recommend you add your name to our roll, for there is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. Sorry. The origins of Puglism, as we know, it can be traced back to the staging of barehanded bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide. Excuse me guys, I'm really sorry. I really don't like doing that. Bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Ouch. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, these rose a Pugless of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we Pugless remember her participation in the gladiator tournament most fondly, back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants. She took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire. Of course, and Olda swiftly transformed into a center of Puglism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. This woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugless Guild owes its existence. The art practice here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. Whew, nice. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish to proceed with enrollment, you must first obtain the guildmaster's approval. Let me know if you would like to meet him. I would, so let me meet him. So are you ready to present yourself to the guildmaster's inspection? Yes, please. Master Hammond is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the Blood Sands as the Holy Fist. Though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. You will find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show to him the fighting spirit that bums within you. Or burns, oh my god. Sorry. Burns within you, idiot. Alright, Hammond. Let's talk it up. Hehe. Past time you got your butt back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? What the freak are you talking about, dude? Hey, you're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. Yeah, sure. That's not what you meant before when you said that. What? You hit and roll? Oh, well, why didn't you say so sooner? You didn't let me, buffoon. In my capacity as guild master. This is embarrassing. I don't know why. I'm just burping. I'm so sorry, guys. I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Yeah! I can't. That's too funny. That animation. Fire. Oh, you shouldn't have been doing that. Crikey. I spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. It gave me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Being dumb and weird? Ah, right. Joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Can you go the distance? Can I go the distance? Yeah. Or else I wouldn't be playing the game. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thanalan. Get out there and put down 3 marmots. 3 hornets and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Yeah, you got it. Alrighty, so that's done. So before I go outside and start fighting, we have to... No, actually, no, that's it. And then I believe we can go out now. Yep. No, not yet. I forgot that we also have to go to this, the steps of trial, and then I can go outside and do combat. So I guess it doesn't take that long for me to finally do the... Oh, sorry about that. For me to finally do the combat. So, right here. Okay, stop it. Alright, so let's do this. Man, this place, kind of reminds me of a place in World of Warcraft, but I can't really remember it now. I think it's called Uldar or something like that. It was very close to Uldar. Just like in this game. Alright, where do we have to go? I don't know. Oh! I see it. That's right. No, that's not it. Oh, I see it now. It's right there. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we gotta go through here. Alright, let's pick up the pace a little bit. So yeah, so every time there's a Valentine's thing going on, it plays that theme. I see. And you see those hearts around. That's interesting. I haven't been like playing this game when there's been like holidays events, so I'm interested to see what it's like on like, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's gotta be pretty cool. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah, yes, okay. So yeah, let me know if you guys like me playing this game, because I certainly do like playing this game. And if you guys would like to see more, just simply like the video, because honestly this game is pretty awesome. Alright, and you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer. Of course, yes, I am this person, because I can't pronounce that name, I'm sorry. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. Sorry about that. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. Ugh, everyone is so greedy in this place. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Olden for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services. But the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Wow. Here. Keep talking that trash. See what happens. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. Freaking rude little gnome. I can squish you anytime I want to. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultan. I can't pronounce that. Being adventurously... Oh, sorry, I almost disconnected again. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Olda's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eurasian commerce. Oh my god, I'm really trying, guys. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbran and Aldenard passes through our ports. These names, oh my god. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Olda as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and money lenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventure. A deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you'll find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and assortment of other useful items for sale. Alrighty. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the... Man, I'm getting a lot of tweets, god. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. Ahem. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you. Gee, this little baby man-child is getting on my nerves. Alright. Oops. Nope. Alright, some quests. Yep, I already did that. Alright, so let's check out the marketplace real quick. Nope. Won't be checking that out. Battlecraft, let's check it. Yes. Yep. See what you guys got. I can't buy any of this, though. Yeah, so the gear here is pretty much average. I'll try it on and see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks average. I might buy it, though. Who knows? I'm not really sure. Alright, sounds cool. Items that can be bought and sold from vendors. Oh, yeah, but yeah, I already know that. Alright. So this is the marketplace. It's actually a pretty big place, not gonna lie. Oh, and this is where people sell their stuff, right? Yep, this is it. Yeah, I already know about this. Yep, alright. I'll look at that later. Alright, so this is a pretty big place, but I definitely don't want to waste any more time, so let's just go over here. The only thing I don't like about this game so far, which, you know, I knew that already, is this game has a lot of loading screens, which fortunately for me, since I'm playing it on PS4, they don't really take that long, so I feel fortunate about that. Alright, now before I turn in the quest, I will go and do the one for the Pugless Guild. Boy. So, and here it goes disconnecting again. Man, that's so freaking annoying. I bet you this video is like already, like almost 40 minutes. Yep, I already knew that. Alright. Now, we are going to finally fight. The moment you guys been waiting for. Here it comes. Alrighty, I only have one spell, so let's do this. So yeah, as you can see, the combat is quite beautifully in this game. Quite like it. And man, my guys go. Do this. Man, some of these tips though, while they are much appreciated, this is stuff, like, some of this stuff is just for people who never played an MMO of any kind whatsoever. Like, dang, dude. Alright, there we go. I will say that my favorite, like, starter classes, I would say the best one is the Pugless. I mean, they just fight so freaking cool, man. So, the merits are done. Or marmots, my god. Not talk today. I don't know anything at all. But anyway, now we need to take the hornets down. Okay, this is one thing I actually have to pay attention to. Unlike other melee classes, Pugless do not use a system of weapon skill combos. Instead, weapon skills are used to cycle 3 unique battle forms to achieve what is called Grease Lightning, a status that increases attack power and speed, allowing them to overwhelm their enemies in a mad flurry of punches and kicks. Many Pugless weapon skill will either change your form upon execution or require you to be in a certain form to execute. There are also weapon skills which will grant damage bonuses when executed while in a certain form. The 3 types of forms are as follows: Raptor, Coriole, and Opo. Wow, weird names. By successfully changing your form from Raptor to the other 2, precisely in that order, you will earn the status Greased Lightning, which simultaneously increases attack, power, speed, and power. As you increase in level, you will acquire the ability to stack the Greased Lightning status, following for even faster, more deadlier strikes. Interesting. Now that they mentioned that, let me check my actions and traits. No rolls yet. Gotcha. And nothing else here. Gotcha. Alright, I'm just making sure. Alright, we're good. And we're back at it again with the combat. Here we go. Yeah, this is actually really fun. One more hornet. I will say that these hornets are huge. My god. There we go. They fight so freaking cool. Alright, next we have to take, I forgot what they were called. Oh, the shrews, that's right. Nope. Alright. Yeah, let's get it. At least I didn't get the aggro from the other one. But that would be annoying. Sometimes it happens though, and I still don't fully understand how it works. Alright. That's one down, 2 more to go. I feel like the guild quests are usually the best ones, because like, they're even better than side quests, because like, most of them require you like to fight, you know, which is like, you know, the best part mostly on these MMO games, you know. But I digress. Alrighty, let's do this then. And he's down for the count. Too easy. Alright, so we're done with that. Next, we're gonna go back and yeah, we're gonna turn them in. I'm going to turn in the Pugless one first, and then I will go to the main story one. So that's the way I'm gonna do things. Man, the cat people run pretty awesomely. Even their idle running like that looks pretty cool in my opinion. And I never picked the white version because I always liked the brown one better, but for some reason, I don't know why I didn't try it. So I decided to try it with this character now. And I'm liking the white hair and whatnot. It looks pretty cool. And if you really think about it, if you ignore like the ears and tail, you can barely see when you're fighting and stuff. So it really doesn't bother me all that much. Alright, so we're going to turn in the pugless one first. So that's where we're going to now. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I really am enjoying this so far. Alrighty. Waymond, the idiot. Freaking side quest looking. Do I have to pay for those too? Gosh. Services in Ulda require you to pay them. Like, wow. So helpful and convenient, guys. Anyway. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Ah, you're back, and none the worse for the exertion. Youthful vigor's a truly blessed thing. You've gotten off to a fine start, son. To help you on your way, I want you to have this hunting log. Please, I need that. Within you'll find the names of various creatures, opponents that you might hone your skills against. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugless is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. Excuse me. I had to tell you prior there. Anyway, get out there. Get out there, Atheon. Or Atheon. I'm gonna say Atheon. Or Atheon. I don't really care. And let your fists fly. When the time is ripe, I'll teach you something new. There's no limit to the potential of youth. I look forward to seeing you come into your own. Haha. The next pugless quest will be available when coming upon... Oh, from Havana once, reaching 5. Using items by... How am I doing? Hunting log obtained. That is actually very useful. Granting various recast timers cannot be used again until the timer... right, alright, and I know about the hunting logs as well. These are actually very useful things. Very useful. Very useful. Alright, now we're gonna go to the main story, finally. And, let's get it rocking. Shall we? Man, it's nighttime in the game. It hasn't turned daytime yet. I wonder what time it is. No, don't go to sleep on me yet. Don't you dare. I almost passed it too. You guys got that. Alrighty. Let's talk to Momodi, my favorite person. Not really. How was your tour of the city, Atheon? Or Atheon? I want to say Atheon, actually. Get lost, did you? No, I actually didn't. Aye, well. Ulda's a big place, with lots to see and do. Yeah, I can see your point there. But wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. Oops, sorry, I don't want to skip it. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Yep, I hear you loud and clear. Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard and make money and spend it here at the quicksand. Thank you very much. Yikes, already. Flies by. I believe I am too low level, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to do some of the hunting logs, and I guess I'll stop it there. Alright guys, so I will say that this was kind of an unexpected but kind of convenient break that I could take from the game. So yeah, this is part 1, and if you guys would like to know the order, since you know these kind of games it's important to know the order, I'm gonna put like the hashtag number symbol after the title of my videos, and I will put the number associated with the part that is the video. That way, if you guys would like to see them in order, it's there. So now that we're out here, we're gonna see if we can level up a little bit by doing some of the hunting log killing skills. So let's see how. Alright, so that's done. Usually they don't require you to kill a lot of them. It's just like 4 to 7 usually. I think the most that I've encountered when I used to play was like like 13, I think. And if you really think about it, 13 is not that much, especially if they're abundant. And look, I just leveled up, see? I'm still gonna kill him though, because I still want the experience. Oh. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Alright, is this the last one? Yep, this is the last one. Alright, I got the experience, see? Oh, the hornets are here? Let's get it. Why not? You guys were waiting to do the combat, so here it is. Alright. And now we're gonna get this hornet here. There we go. Yeah, this reminds me of the good old days of playing World of Warcraft, dude. Like, I had so much fun with that game, but I just cannot get back to it with the way it's been progressing and the way it is now. I just can't. But hey, at least I got this game now. It's freaking awesome. Alright, so there's that. Am I done? Nope, not with the hornets. I'm gonna start playing with this actually. This might be more useful for me. And for you guys, viewers. Alright, got the experience from that. So we're good to go. Alright, so I'm gonna head back and I'm going to see if I can accept the main quest now. Because I'm actually not too sure. I don't know what level I'm supposed to be. But hey, that actually leveled me up with, that helped me with leveling up. So, that's good. Alright, the Steps of Nald. Ulda. Alrighty. You guys can see the time up there, I totally forgot. Alrighty then. I wonder what the LT means. It's almost like the service on your phone or something. That's so weird. Alright, so let's see if we can talk to Momodi and see what if she lets me accept it. Man, there's a lot of stuff I can't accept. That doesn't really matter to me. I cannot. Alright, so I'm basically behind on something. Let me check real quick. Yeah, this one. I have to be 4. Oh, okay. So that's the problem. Dang, that's crazy. Alright, well then I'm going to stop it here, guys. And what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to level up a little bit to go to 4. And then I will continue later on, alright? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys on the next one, alright? So I really do enjoy this playthrough. And I just enjoy this game overall. So I hope you guys do too. And if not, then oh well. I can always just continue playing the game myself. So alright, so give this video a like, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you guys prefer live streams over videos, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just do whatever I'd like. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. See you later, guys.